Salute to the people, man. We back at it again. I know y'all probably wondering what happened. Look, man, I'm finna have a lot of talking to do tomorrow, man. This Wi-Fi side of the game. I don't know why today one of the biggest fights of the century. I don't know the century, but maybe of the year. But Errol Spence versus Ugas, man, and I'm just like my Wi-Fi is going crazy. I don't know how's it looking right now for you, Zan. I don't know if
Uh,
my thing is chopped up or what.
you a little choppy, but people will be all right, man. They gonna
All
rock
right.
with us, man. We always here, man.
Yeah, we here, man. Next weekend it won't be like this, unfortunately. It had to be
Your
like this for
audio is
this
there
fight,
though,
but we here.
so that's all that matters. Sometimes
So you can still hear the audio. It don't get chopped up for the
yeah,
audio.
no, I just be like your face sometimes be lagging, but then like it'll come back to you. Feel me?
All right, man. I can handle that. So y'all bear with us, man. We here. Unfortunately, we a little late. It's all good. Fight finna happen right now, so at least we not late enough where we missed the fight. So that's really the most important thing. So salute to the people, man. Y'all come up in here, and if y'all end up rocking with us through this struggle, Fluence Lounge, you might as well go ahead and hit the like button. Might as well subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. But we here, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
Just
gonna
going
turn
to
that
the next.
Muhammad fight off, man. I don't even care about that right there.
Oh, it's weak. And you let me know too on that one because I'm not gonna be able to watch two fights at once. It's not even gonna work. So
I don't know. It was looking weak when I was watching. I was over it. I'm like, forget that fight, boy. I want to watch this Spence. I'm invested into the Spence fight because I want to see what everybody else is trying to tell me.
it didn't look competitive though.
I mean, I guess to a degree. I don't know, man. It just look weak up in there. Maybe I'm just tripping.
No, hey man, you just telling the truth. Tell the truth. That's what Will Smith would say, or that's what he said. On that football movie Concussion. That was a great acting performance too. He should have got an Oscar then. But anyways, what you thinking though? Who you think is about to pull this one out? You think it's gonna be closer than expected? Or you think it's about to be a blowout? Errol Spence just put that work in. You know what I'm saying?
I
What's
don't
your
know. I guess it all
prediction since
depends
the
on
fight
how
is
Ugas
started?
prepare. I mean, shoot, Ugas kind of knew what Usyk did to Joshua and shocked the world.
I think people are underestimating Ugas, but at the same time, Earl is a dog, man. Earl is who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a dog. And it's gonna be a tough one for him, for Ugas, in my opinion. But here we go, man. We about to start this joint up. Once again, all bad for being late. Just is what it is, man. Xfinity
You're
don't got
not
no love
late
for me. The
though.
bill paid, everything paid. They ain't got no love for me. You know what I'm saying? So we want to restart it. Hopefully get the Wi-Fi side of the game right. And we'll see what happens. But here we go. We starting. I'm telling you right now, the jab from Ugas is going to be a problem for Spence. And if you guys don't believe me, mark my words right here. Just remember, because it's one of the most precise jabs. You see, Spence is having a lot of trouble being able to land certain shots on Ugas. You see how calculated Ugas is? Cuban, beautiful boxing. Ugas looks strong. He looks very strong right now. Controlling the fight, controlling the pace. This what Spence doesn't want to happen is for the fight to be fought at the pace that Ugas wants it to be fought at. You know what I'm saying? Ugas defense looks good. He's avoiding a lot of punches. Usually, Spence would land. Obviously, it's the first round. Can't take much from it.
It's just Ugas is probably one of the biggest opponents he's fought in the last three fights.
Yeah, it's crazy how they talk about how big Spence is, but no one's talking about. I'm like at the weigh-ins on the face-off. So I was like, Ugas is like a big boy, man.
They're about the same height.
You know, Spence does have the longer reach though.
Is this in Dallas?
Yep, Arlington,
Mm-hmm.
Arlington, Texas.
So
That's
it's
a
like
beautiful body shot from Spence.
it's a home court fight.
Ugas is used to that. Usually, that's when he rises to the occasion. You know what I'm saying?
What's 54 mean
Well, where you see that?
on his belt?
Maybe 154, like his weight class, or it might mean something. I don't know. Even though
Yeah,
he don't fight at 154.
so I'm
I don't
saying
know.
I don't know. He had it on his trunks last time too.
Maybe it's a company or something, a promotional company.
Mm.
I'm gonna say this right now. Spence is missing a lot of. I won't say missing, but Ugas is doing a good job being able to avoid a lot of shots that usually Spence lands on his other opponents, which is
Ooh,
usually
that's a
a
good
double jab
counter
overhand
hook.
left, or that double hand, to the body liver. Ugas' defense is looking top notch right now, in my opinion. Hasn't thrown too much though, but his defense has been on point, in my opinion. What do you think?
I think he's just trying to see what type of fight Earl's going to try to fight. Ooh, that's a good right hand by Ugas.
Ugas. How do you feel though? This first round is going. Who you leaning toward a little bit right here?
They'll probably just give it to Earl because he's more active.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Even though I think Ugas is, I could possibly lean toward Ugas because I feel like he controlled the pace of the fight. And then also I felt like he was kind of the way he was dictating what he wanted Errol Spence to do to a sense. That, in my opinion, I feel like
his
Spence
counters
was
have been his counters have been good. He's been countering Earl pretty good to me.
As well as that, and that comes down to I'm telling you, his defense looks beautiful in the way he's keeping the pressure on Errol too. You got to respect that. How was your Saturday? Is your Saturday cool, man? And we here, so y'all know too. For Fluence Line, since we did start late, you know what I'm saying, we'll make sure we just keep this thing going. Hopefully, if the Wi-Fi don't keep acting up, but you know how I go.
Mine was pretty good. My day started early though. I've been up since 6:45, 6:40.
Before you had something you had to do?
I just went to the gym. They be having runs early on Saturdays at the gym, so I went to the gym. And then I've just been watching the good playoffs all day. So just kind of like a chill day. You feel me? Workout, chill type day.
Yeah, I had a chill day too. I enjoyed the hell out of my Saturday. My mama actually woke me up. I was knocked out because I went to sleep late as hell. I didn't go to sleep till like 3. So I was knocked out. My mama called me at like 9 in the morning. I woke up. I was like, Mom, you messing my sleep up. She's like, oh, my bad. I just want you to finish your story. That was from 2 days ago. Hey, what?
Guess she was interested in what your story was about.
I'm just like, from 2 days ago. Like, what?
She wanted some good
she woke me up. Yeah, she woke me up. So I ended up talking to her, and I ended up just watching my shows from then on out. And then, went got a little work. Now I'm back.
It's crazy. I'm not even.
What's good with it? Go green. Hopefully I'm saying that right. The 5th, because I'm almost positive V in the Roman numeral is 5. Am I wrong? Might be. Cruz definitely had a strong showing.
Yeah, he knocked that boy Game Boy out, man. That right over the hand boy was crazy. Wow, he was on the ropes.
Game Boy was on them Bambi legs since round 1, the whole fight. And he
was just like, does that make Tank look bad though? Because Tank couldn't even get that man up out of there on a torn Achilles.
Haney fought him too. Don't forget about Haney, man.
I'm just saying, does that make Issa Cruz look like a beast?
Oh, Ebony and Sweet, we didn't even answer your question. You said who got first round? Who did you say? I guess I got Errol.
Spence.
Yeah, Errol. They're gonna give it to him. Even if I don't got Errol, they're gonna give it to him. The second round though, I got Ugas. Ugas looks a lot stronger than Errol. Smith looks a little shook if you want to be 100. Good body shot.
He's not used to the type of defense in the range.
But you see the strength though. Ugas keeps pushing that boy off. Like, young boy, get off me.
Facts.
Oh, his V is right, not 5. Okay, my bad. Let me look. I thought you used it for
like he was the
5th or something. Yeah, my bad. So go green V. Got you. Respect though. I appreciate you having up here. Errol looks good though. Ugas and Errol, I think they both look good. That's my opinion. What you think? He ain't even paying attention. Look at him.
Nah, they both look good. Somebody had hit me. I had to handle that real quick.
Oh, look, Go Green had Ugas up 1-0. See? I can see that. I can't argue that. But he's in Arlington, Texas, so they're gonna give Spence that first round. But the second round, I got Ugas winning the second round. I think Spence is a little bit surprised at what's going on. By the way, y'all, I'm gonna keep telling y'all this. It's on Xfinity's fault. If my side is choppy, I'm sorry. It's on Xfinity for some reason. Even for some reason, they just not showing me no love. This guy, Steven Jackson, man. They had him. They had the Charlo brothers, and they had Steven Jackson doing an interview, and then they asked Steven Jackson about Damn, who was it? Who fought Manny Pacquiao?
Ugas?
Yeah, it was Ugas. They was like, who you think's gonna win between Ugas and Errol? He's like, I think Earl's gonna win because he's just made for that. Even though I respect Ugas where he came from and his story, and I know he fought Canelo, but I got Spence. I was like, oh
Who fought Canelo?
man. That's why I say. So it's like, oh man. Ugas was good. Spencer is surprised by his power. Yeah, I agree with that. Go Green. Not only is Ugas, not only is Spencer surprised about Ugas' power, I think Spencer is also surprised about Ugas' strength. Because I keep seeing like Ugas looks. I'm telling you, he looks like a big boy in comparison to the Spence. Like I think Spencer is surprised by that. So he got it 2-0. I got it 1-1. What you got?
Isn't Neo the Charlotte brothers look like Neo right there? I was like, is that Neo? I was like, that ain't Neo.
You telling there's two Neos, nigga?
Yeah, I was like, damn, my boy got doppelganger with him, boy.
Good.
I'm not
It's a
gonna
good
lie.
fight though.
Spence is used to like trying to bully his opponents, and it's like he can't.
He's
use
not
his
bullying Ugas.
size. Yeah,
it's not even close. Once again, y'all forgive me for my Wi-Fi on the side of the game, man. Xfinity don't love me. Don't got no love for me. I'm doing the best I can.
Ugas' uppercut is solid, man. He be getting that up in there, man. People don't talk about that uppercut, man.
That's a great point. And once again, this go. I want to say this when it comes to.
Oh, that was a good left hook by that boy Ugas, man.
But real quick, I want to say this about someone who tried to question and say that Ugas is not going to be one of the more stronger jabs that Spence has faced in his career. I'm telling you right now. Spence is doing a good job though that with increasing his volume. So on the scorecards, it can look like he's winning. But I think the more effective punches are coming from Ugas.
If Ugas drops the Spence, does that look crazy?
Yeah, I see that. Spence definitely is turning it up, but I will say this. I think a lot of it isn't cleanly landing. Excuse me. Spence is looking good. Okay, I see Spence. He is turning it up. He's really getting up in there. He's making the right move and he's hitting the right shots. He does. Spence is looking good this round. So I had a 1-1. I think Spence he knows what was going on. I got him winning this round a little bit. You can't tell Ugas not to push. Come on, bet. Come on. We grown man. Let him get it in. Come on. Oh, that's a big counter overhand right there from Ugas. Spence is. You can't help but though appreciate Spence though. That boy come to fight, man. If there's one thing you gonna know from a Spence fight, he gonna come to fight. That's why him versus Terrence Crawford would be crazy.
Terrence gonna work that boy up, boy. Once he switch them stances, boy, it's over.
Well, I think Crawford got more power than Spence and Ugas. That's my opinion.
He does, bro. I just told you all his fights in the welterweight divisions have been all knockouts, bro. It's not by mistake.
Gamboa really got knocked out, man.
I'm sorry, I was not supposed to lie. But
when he got hurt, that's the thing about Gamboa though, because it was like when he got hurt, he acted like he didn't get hurt because it's like his hands dropped lower. I was like, what? It's like, are you being disrespectful? Ooh, and that's what I felt like he was doing. You seen that? Oh, okay. You better keep that left hand up, Spence, because Ugas dropped the hands. Y'all see it? Ugas is talking shit, y'all.
Yeah, they in there battling for sure.
Spence, what's going on, boy? I think you hurt. Ugas ain't playing. He just Ugas ain't no. I told y'all was talking. Ugas. Oh, hey. I think I got that. I think I got to give it to Ugas right there. That's 2-1 Ugas, man. My bad, y'all. Y'all let me know if I'm a little too high. I got Ugas 2-1 right there. Spence got a little big boy at the end. Yeah, you see his trainer. He's telling him he got to block those. He's telling him you can't. If he's gonna be throwing that, if he's gonna be setting his head up with a jab, and he's coming with a hook over the top, he's telling him you got to block that. You got to keep that thing up high. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep it up high.
Higher than a kite. Like you got a couple sacks up in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like you roll something up and it was too quick to smoke.
That sounds crazy.
Hey, I'm just letting you know. Gotta keep them things high, man. This is a war right here. I got it 2-1 Ugas right now. It's a fire ass fight. What y'all got it? What y'all got? What's y'all scorecard? Let me know.
That's probably 2-1 Spence. If you know, a lot of people don't want to hear that though.
Zane got it 2-1 Spence.
Sorry, man. What you want to hear from me, man? You want me to hear a bias?
T420, what's good? Who won? No one's won yet, brother. We in the fourth round. I got it 2-1 Ugas. Go Green got it 2-1 Ugas. Zen got it 2-1 Spence.
Ooh, that's a good left hand.
Yeah, I know you seen that. Yep, I know you seen that. I knew you was gonna say ooh all that.
It's crazy because Spence kind of swinging wild.
Yeah, and Ugas is countering and he's looking absolutely on point. Like that boy looking precise. And I ain't talking about the dude with the dreads who used to be on the 5150 show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like that right there. That was off the top. I know my Wi-Fi was acting up, so hopefully y'all caught that. Ugas looks strong, man. I told y'all everyone underestimated Ugas' defense. I just want you to understand this one thing. I'm a big fan of Andrew Tabiti. Tabiti is one of my favorite fighters. Zen, am I lying? That's a big one too from Ugas. But am I lying about Tabiti?
You like Tabiti?
Okay, so I thought he was gonna beat Ortigo's. I saw him on the pads. I used to watch Tabiti on the pads. He would do jump ropes, and he would do the pads. And I saw Ortigo's. He was just slow on the pads, just. But it was precise. He was just on the point. I was like, man, he ain't finna beat Tabiti. You see how fast Tabiti is on the pads? When they got in the ring, Ortigo's knocked that man out. And it was a Cuban sound, fundamental style, and that's what Ugas has. People don't understand the strength behind that type of style. And that's just what I'm trying to get across. And that was a little long with it. Go Green said he wants Spence to win. I do too, honestly. Which is weird because technically he's not rusty. Oh, he's getting hit with a lot of counters though. Have you noticed Ugas is doing a really good job at punching when Spence is punching? So he's being able to find those openings. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know I'm probably my Wi-Fi fucking up, but you get what I'm saying?
I just think he's trying to wear Spence out. He letting Spence kind of just throw all them punches. He's just ducking, he dodging, he's moving his head, and he's just like, I'm gonna just keep going and going. I'm like,
which is a good point too, but you have to be careful because if someone has really good cardio, you cannot wear someone out. So I think also within that is he's just punching when Spence is punching, so he's landing on. That's why a lot of his counters are landing. As soon as he sees Spence loading up to throw, that's when Ugas throws, and he lands that one counter hook that's clean. Oh my God, Ugas looks strong, y'all.
You gotta think they both fought Sean Porter, and I just think that Ugas for sure beat Sean. They just didn't want Sean to lose. They wanted to have him fight certain people.
All right, y'all. Scorecard. What you guys got it? I got it 3-1 Ugas.
It's probably 3-1 Spence for me.
Okay. You think that's a little bias right there, is it?
Why? I don't want Spence to win. I'm a Terrence Crawford fan.
Okay, I'll give you that. I was honest with him. That's real.
I'm just telling you what it is. He's more active. He's throwing the punches. And I'm just going off of how the refs be scoring shit. I'm not going off of maybe necessarily what it could be. You feel me? Like, it could be probably Ugas 3-1, but I just see it as Spence up 3-1. Yeah. Shit, they might have it 4-0. Shit.
Go Green says Spence is trying to chop me down like a tree, or probably meant chop him down like a tree. Okay, so Go Green has it 2-2. All right, I got it 3-1 Ugas. I think Ugas won the last round. I thought it was pretty apparent. Spence doesn't look. He looks a little off his game a little bit.
He just does those body punches that he'd be trying to. He's trying to connect. Isn't really.
But I think he didn't expect the type of counter punching from Ugas. I think that's a big problem as well.
I don't like this ref though, man. They could have got a better ref.
Yeah, because I'm like, you knew this was the type of fight it was going to be. Why are you interrupting it so much, bro?
Well, that's a good.
Ain't no way this fight was going to be any other type of fight than the fight that we got right here. So why are you being so like, hold on, break it up? That's some bullshit. I can respect that. I honestly think though a lot of the counter punching from Ugas, I think Ugas is landing the cleaner punches. That's that's nasty work from Spence though. He's doing some nasty work now. Oh, okay, I see it.
Ugas better start throwing or he gonna lose. He ain't even
Yeah, I
using
know.
that jab up.
That volume punching is starting to kind of dominate now in the sense of Spence's side. He's got to stop trying to be so patient, Ugas, and he tends to do this. He's just letting Spence go off right now.
Maybe that's the game plan. Ali rope-a-dope.
Man, that's not no rope-a-dope. Those are some tough punches. You don't want to rope-a-dope that. Come on, Ugas, you got to throw something, man.
That's a good uppercut to the body.
Spence, literally, he looking like Iron Man right now. So he's winning this round. So I got it at 3-2. After the end of this round, 3-2 definitely Ugas up one round. You know what I'm saying? Looks like Spence is starting to get into his rhythm though.
All I know is Crawford not gonna allow this, man. Crawford gonna come and try to get his man that smoke, but I don't think that fight's ever gonna happen, bro.
He definitely controlling this round. Spence still getting hit with some shots though. I say that.
But ain't probably gonna fight no more, man. He's probably gonna retire, man.
Because he in that lawsuit.
You gonna just retire, bro.
I don't know
You can't fight if you're in a lawsuit.
I don't know what's going on, bro. To be real with you, so I'm not even gonna speak on it because I'm like, I'll say something. I'll say something, and I'm just talking on my ass because I don't know. Ugas ain't backing down though. Every time I lose a little bit of hope for Ugas, man, he be coming back strong, man.
I got Spence 5-1 or 4. Was it 4-1 or 5-1?
Well, I got it 3-2. It would be 5-1. Oh, 4-1, my bad. So you got to win it. You only got Ugas winning one round, huh?
Yep.
Man, that's probably how the judges gonna probably see it. That's some bullshit. But I got a 3-2 Ugas. Because I feel like the cleaner shots are coming from Ugas. I feel like there's a lot of volume punching coming from Spence, but a lot of those things ain't really landing like that. You know what I'm saying? Chopping them down. Ugas' guard is high, so the body shot is hurting. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to compare the two. It's not even close, but you know, Ugas reminds me sometimes like a Triple G. You think he's hurt, you think certain things are happening, and you're just gonna be surprised. I'm telling y'all.
Triple G got more of a value punching though. I said he has more value punching. He throw more.
Gogreen got a 3-2 Spence. So I got 3-2 Ugas. Gogreen got a 3-2 Spence. And then Zen has it 4-1 Spence. So if we was the three judges on the panel right now, Spence would be ahead in the fight as of now.
You see, you got a 3-2
gonna have to start picking up.
You see, you got a 3-2 Ugas.
Yeah, but if we were the three judges, though, you and Gogreen's scorecards would outweigh mine. So Spence would be ahead on the card.
Oh! That was crazy.
Oh! I told y'all didn't want to listen to boy. This boy is hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. He finna get dropped, y'all. I told you.
What happened? What are they doing?
What? Oh, this is rigged. Oh, this is rigged. Oh, this is rigged. What is this? What did he just do?
Guess he lost his mouthpiece.
Is this rigged? Like, how's the ref just gonna step in like that? In the middle, he was about to get knocked out. He just gave him time to recover. Hey. Oh! My bad, y'all. My bad.
I don't even know what you see that happen.
Hey, y'all. This is crazy.
See, Ugas is dumb. He's supposed to keep rushing him though. He's supposed to hit him and then keep coming at him.
But he's being patient.
You
He's
can't
being
be
patient.
patient
He's
in a
like, if
fight
I have
like
him
that.
yes, you can. If I have him this hurt in the 6th round, then I'll be okay. Guess what he's gonna be like in the 7th and 8th round?
I guess. I think he's going to try to capitalize.
He is. Trust me. You don't want to gas yourself out though. You want to be careful. Look at Ugas high guard, baby. That high guard is coming in and absolutely handy right now. I love the grit from Spence, but Spence right now, his defense is showing to be a little bit poor. It's crazy, y'all. This is a great fight, man. It's crazy. Back at it. Excuses for the Wi-Fi on my side of the game, man. Y'all up in here, please hit the like button. Helps a lot. Hit the like button. Not part of the family. Subscribe to the family. Appreciate y'all up in here, man. Great night of fights. Fight, whatever y'all want to call it.
Oh, he hit him with the uppercut, and that's why, okay, his mouthpiece went out. Ooh, he should have just kept going. I'm telling you, he should have just kept going at him, bro. That was just to get the knockout. He's supposed to keep going at him. But see, Ugas wants to sit there and
oh, so Spence technically he didn't get hurt from the uppercut, but he did some weird shit where okay, yeah, go Green. I do see what you were saying. The uppercut made him lose the mouthpiece. He didn't get hurt, but for some reason Spence looked for the mouthpiece, but part of it was because he saw the ref starting to step in to stop the action. And then he got hit with that big right hand.
He's supposed to keep going. I know what you're saying, but he's supposed to keep going.
I know, but that was also the ref's fault. He stood in for, like he literally put his shoulder in there.
I'm talking about as far as Ugas, he's supposed to keep going at that man.
That is an amateur move. That is true. That like I don't understand why you would stop and look for you. But part of it, I think he kind of saw the ref kind of trying to take a step in or something. Like the ref was on. Like I don't think the ref handled that the right way. It was like he was trying to figure out if he wanted to completely be in a situation or leave it alone. So that's
I got a 4-2 Spence.
4-2 Spence. I got it 4-2 Ugas. So what y'all got it? Let me know in the comments what you guys have it so far. I got a 4-2 Ugas. Zen got a 4-2 Spence. They gave Ugas 1 round. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm watching the wrong fight. That's how it usually goes. Okay. Yeah, he is. That uppercut was nasty. Oh, no, Ugas. Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying. He's supposed to capitalize on that last fight, but he want to sit there and swell up on him like, bro, right. What you swelling up for?
No, Ugas.
I be knowing, man.
Oh, only got that boy Spence was here for some. Look at that. Spence is coming for revenge. That uppercut. He sees it all day. Oh, no. This is a hell of a fight, y'all. Oh, no. Oh, no. Spence is really showing his worth right now. Spence really came back from that last round.
So he says he's going to fight this fight and go to 154?
Yep.
So he's dodging the Terrence Crawford fight.
I can't hear the announcer, but he on some crazy shit. They probably hyping it up crazy. I can only imagine how the announcer. Oh, Lord! This is a great fight, though. I'll say that. Can't argue that, right?
Nah, it's a good fight.
Oh, it sounded like you was about to be like, no, I don't like the fight. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good fight. Oh, he's talking about his face. What, is it beat up? It don't look that beat up to me. Oh, Spence is putting in that work on Ugas right now, man.
Is he?
I don't know, man. I'm seeing it. I feel like he got turned up after that joint. After he got hurt. Ugas, man, he got it.
Ugas don't know what he was
Okay.
doing, man. Ugas is supposed
Ugas
to
is he
take
got to pick
advantage
up
of
his
that,
volume,
man.
man. Ugas' volume is too low, man. He got to pick it up, man.
He didn't understand the mission, bro. If you're gonna fight a guy like Spence and you know he has good defense, bro, you gotta just take him out once you get him on the ropes like that, bro. It just doesn't
You
make
upset
sense to
because
me.
you feel like he had a chance to really finish the fight and he just took it. He was like, "Nah, let me chill for a minute."
It's just like, bro, if you gas out, you gas out, bro. Like, you're not supposed to win this fight, no way. So it's like, if you got an opportunity like that, that's like if Wilder see Fury wobbling, he's gonna sit there and stand like, no, he's gonna try to knock that man out. You gotta
So
go
what
for
y'all
the
got it so far?
opportunities.
I got it 4-3 Ugas. I got Ugas up 1 round. Where
Seven
y'all at?
was it 6-2 Ugas, 6-2 Spence?
Yeah.
Yep. I got 6-2 Spence.
No, you got 5-2 Spence.
It's only been 7 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Though Green got the same way, 5-2 Spence. I'm a little ahead of y'all. Yeah, I'm over here. I got it. I'm watching it on a streaming joint. So you look ahead. It's all good, man. It's all good. Like I'm like, if you want me to be 100 with you, as much as I love this fight, none of these fighters are my favorite fighters. So when it comes to this fight, I really don't care if some things are spoiled. Now, if I'm watching one of my favorite fighters, I'm like, don't tell me. You know what I'm saying? But for these fights, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Drop it in the comments, show some love. It ain't nothing. Yeah, I think it's a great fight too. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, Go Green. Appreciate you. It's been a good day. Good Saturday, man. I finally watched From, by the way. Zen, I'm not trying to change subject. We're gonna be on this fight, but I finally watched the last episode of From. Great last episode. It hurt my feelings because I was like, oh man, I gotta wait how long? Or even if you get renewed to find out if I find anything out. And I see what you're talking about, Ebony and Sweet, with the announcer is saying Uga's face looks beat up. You see his face, Zen?
Yeah, swollen. I told you, I don't know how you even have Ugas up.
Hey man, look, I try to be optimistic. You know what I'm saying?
He's just sitting there though. He's just having his head down, like, bro, you're susceptible to uppercuts and hooks and counters. Like,
he always fights like that, but it definitely looks like Ugas is definitely about to get a TKO stoppage, huh? Or his team might throw in a white towel because this boy Spence looks like a savage right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I'm not gonna hold back no more. This man looks like a savage. Manny Pacquiao is lucky he didn't end up fighting Spence. This boy looks like he's trying to hurt somebody, like for real, for real. He
you
finna
can't
stop
do
this
that to
fight.
Crawford though. Crawford's gonna hit him with the power to switch the stance.
He finna stop this fight. This is crazy. This boy Spence is coming to another level. Ugas looks beat up. What you think? You stop the fight?
Hell no, he can see.
When it comes though to the judges, they feel like Ugas ain't winning the fight and he's not close in it. I feel like he's close in it, but like let's say I was the judge, you were the judge, and Go Green was the judge, your guys' scorecard would be ultimately killing mine off. So even my input wouldn't be enough to stop it from not stopping. You know what I'm saying? Even if I feel like Ugas was winning, if you guys were the judges, you guys' scorecard would override mine.
Yeah.
Oh, but you got the fire stick. That's why. That fire stick is legendary.
Because your eyes is blind like that, boy.
Ebony Sweet said referees getting blasted by the announcer.
Probably, bro. That
No, you
referee's
good, bro.
garbage.
You good. Don't worry about that. Spence finna stop this joint anyways. I feel like this one's gonna happen. Oh, we in round 8 right now. It's just it hasn't stopped yet. I feel like the referee's gonna stop this joint though at some point. Being 100 with you. I think Spence looks good, man. Do you happen to know Zen who won the Muhammad Luque fight?
I'll look right now.
Man, I was talking that mess about you, Spence. Muhammad won? By what did he win? A decision?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, respect. And that shows you, man. Never take a loss for granted, man.
Usually when you take a loss, it's harder for the dude that already beat you to win again. That's why I gotta respect John Jones, man.
Man,
Came out and
Ugas'
beat
face
DC
looks
twice.
beat up, man. Jeez.
I want Crawford Spence. I'm tired of the people ducking the fight. I'm tired of Spence ducking the smoke. I've seen the backstage encounters. I've seen it all. And Spence don't want that. He don't want that boy from Nebraska, man. He don't want that corn-fed nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Nigga. He don't want that nigga on him, boy. He want that nigga from the mud.
The mug and the muddy shoes. Errol Spence really turned it up, man.
Because there's no way you're gonna see Terrence Crawford sit there just in high guard, bro. He gonna switch it up. He gonna counter you. He gonna get the. You already know how Bud come. He get
Hey, I
that
think
tongue
honestly,
out.
if Terrence Crawford would have fought Ugas, I think Terrence Crawford knocks Ugas
Knock
out.
this man out. That's what I'm trying to tell people about Spence. People keep talking about Spence and him, this power, this power. I'm like, why can't he get none of his opponents out? When Terrence do it, it's he ain't fighting nobody. Like, man, y'all always want to move the goalpost, man. It's crazy. So Jose Benavidez isn't a good knockout. He knocked that man out in the 12th round in his hometown. I don't want to hear nothing that nobody
Jeff
talking about,
Horn.
man. Everybody, bro. Everybody. Kell Brook looked like a shell of himself. Well, I don't want to say a shell of himself, but he looked crazy, man.
I forgot to ask. So Go Green, he got a 6'2". What do you got it as in?
Come on, man. Errol winning the fight, man. He been winning the fight. I don't know what your eyes.
Then probably got a 6'2" as well.
You better not say 4-4.
I have it 4-4.
This dude is crazy, man. You a corrupt judge.
I ain't getting paid by nobody. Errol was getting worked in the beginning, goddammit.
I don't know if you ain't getting paid. I don't know what that cash app look like. You probably got that.
Hey, make sure whenever you go on YouTube, you make sure you make the fighters closer to their
cash app. We say that, Dr. Umar be saying that too. Be like, hit the cash app, $sign FDMG Academy. Hit the PayPal.
With that being said, hit the like button up in this joint, man. We over here. I'm struggling with the Xfinity. Hey, let me ask you this: is this fight living up to expectations? It's like, hey, man, we've been waiting for the big fight when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, boxing.
It just shows that Ugas doesn't have. It shows that Ugas doesn't have a high output, and he's not willing to really exchange with Spence like that. He's afraid of Spence of exchanging.
But Ugas, if you watch Ugas, though, he fights like this. He's not really a high volume puncher for the most part.
Well, you're not going to be a guy like Spence if you're not going to be able to match the volume, though. You can't just sit there and take a beating. You're not Floyd. You're not dodging a lot of these punches. You're not moving off your back foot. You're not countering and hitting them with precise jabs that everybody can say, like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Floyd used to hit people like, well, ooh. How y'all gonna say Crawford's chin not that good and that man ain't never been touched the canvas? He ain't never been knocked out. He ain't never been
wobbled. Someone say Kavanowski's had him. You put that knee down. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not hearing it, man. Talking about he don't got no chin. How's he knocking everybody out with no chin? How's that possible?
Show some love, y'all. Hit that like button for us, man. Hit that like button.
Blue, I'm asking you, how's that possible? How do you not have a chin?
Maybe some people see something you don't. That's how it's part of the game.
Why Spence got a chin? Why Spence have a chin? What makes Spence have such an iron chin? What's his chin?
It depends on what you want to call a chin and what you feel like it is.
Who is Spence fought that has power? That's just really like detrimental. Sean Porter gave that man work. If it wasn't for that knockdown, we don't know what that decision would have been. I seen that fight. Danny Garcia was a shell of himself. I don't know what type of performance that was.
Danny Garcia, he's calling out Terrence Crawford now. He's saying Terrence Crawford knows he has to fight me if he wants to be great. That's what he said.
Mikey Garcia, he couldn't even get that man out. He moved up.
We know now. Mikey Garcia isn't the, we thought Mikey Garcia,
but he didn't knock him out. Spence did not knock that man out. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
What if he knocks out Ugas? If he knocks out Ugas, will he just change the entire everything that you're saying right now? It's not even supposed to be what it's supposed to be.
My thing is, Spence has all these dudes. He knocked out Kell Brook in the 11th or 10th round, bro. Like, come on, man. Terrence got that man out in the 4th round.
Kell Brook is a dog. I love that nigga, man.
What are we talking about, though? What are we talking about? You cannot sit here and come at a dude that Spence couldn't even knock out Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford gave Sean Porter work and put that man in retirement. What is y'all talking about, man? What are we talking about?
You said he put Kell Brook in retirement?
I said Sean Porter. He put
I
Sean
was about to
Porter
say,
in
watch your mouth,
retirement.
man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that he did. I'll say this right now. Ugas is getting work, but I don't think he's going to stop Ugas. I think it's going to go all 12 rounds. So,
bro,
unless the refs try to gift him something and say, "Oh, there's so much damage on his face, we're going to have to stop this."
Do you hear what I'm saying though? I'm not
I
trying
saw
to be
the
emotional.
eye, but Ugas is not. He's still coming forward. You can't stop it off of that.
Listen to me, Flu. What are we talking about? How can a dude that's knocked out everybody in the welterweight division have a weak chin? But they're trying to say that Spence has more power and he hasn't knocked out anybody in his last 5 fights. Who is he knocked out?
Well, you keep saying that. What if he ends up knocking out Ugas, man? Don't do this to Ugas. You're about to jinx him.
He's not, bro. You want to put
money on no! He hurt him. Oh, man. He's hitting him with some big uppercuts, man. I'm telling you, I think he might get this knockout. You saying all that, and everything's going to be void of what you were saying because he might end up stopping Ugas. And Ugas ain't no joke. Oh, he's hurt.
Sean Porter beat him.
Ugas is hurt. Ugas is hurt. He's hurt, man. They're going to stop the fight. He's not going to make it through this fight. I say he didn't have a chin. It's a little shaky. Porter hurt Crawford. Also, he just couldn't put it all together. Why? Oh, see, I told you. I was like, I knew the ref was going to step in.
What does he mean?
They want Spence.
Porter hurt Crawford. What round it was this, bro? What round? I watched that whole fight. I do not remember Crawford ever being hurt.
Like, so y'all know Zen is a very big Crawford fan. So you see his emotions.
I'm just saying
they're gonna stop the fight. They're stopping the fight. They're stopping the fight. They're stopping it. They're stopping it. I knew they would do it. I told you they wanted to make this a statement. I told you they was gonna stop it, but it was necessary. Spence, you ain't no joke, boy.
Bro.
And they're gonna have all the hoes hitting his line tonight, man.
Bro, come on, man. Stop with the cap. I can't do it with the cap. I gotta turn that off. I don't care about that no more. Stop with the cap, man.
Stop with the fight. Lewis Coleman. What's good with it, Lewis Coleman? Salute to you, brother.
Look, up in here. Stop with the cap. Hey, I gotta come at my boy.
Appreciate everybody up in here, man. Salute.
Go Green. Go ahead, I gotta come at my boy. Go Green.
Why you gonna go at Go Green, man?
Because you cannot make a statement.
Go Green has had very solid statements. He said
I didn't say he don't have a chin. It's a little shaky. You did say he didn't have a chin. Hold on, I'm about to pull that up right now. You can't renege that comment.
You got control. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you Go Green get him. No, his eye is crazy. I gotta put that up. No, he said no, his eye is crazy. Salute to the people. What's good, man? Salute to everybody up in this thing. What a great fight. Errol Spence, great performance. Appreciated it. Ugas, tough. I enjoyed it. It was absolutely amazing, man. I love good fights like that. See,
Crawford
he said it's not that good.
That's the same you talking about. And then he gonna say, I didn't say he didn't have no chin. If not that good, mean he don't got no chin. To a degree, that means he's supposed to get knocked down or something. He's supposed to have gotten knocked down.
It depends on what you're talking about, because you said he doesn't have. He said it's not that good. He didn't say he didn't have a chin. He just said he felt like it wasn't that good.
But he's never been knocked down. So how can you say something like that though? You can't say that's like saying Wilder don't got no chin. But Wilder do got a chin. It's just like he got just beat by the best heavyweight of this decade.
Lewis Coleman said, Ugas had your boy Errol hurt bad. Then he just stopped. That's what you were talking about, Zen.
Bro, come on.
That was your point when it happened.
If that was Crawford, you think Crawford's going to be sitting there just going, no, Crawford's going to come up there and hit him with some haymakers.
I don't care if it's illegal. I don't care if you feel like, the ref stepped it. No, nigga, if I got you hurt, you there, Crawford finna be like, oh, boy, what?
You can't say that. No. I'm not going to allow this. I'm not going to allow you to say that Sean Porter was at the end of his career when he basically fought Sean Porter a year and a half after Spence. So you can't even give Spence that win. And he got worked. So what you talking about? He got worked by a dude that was on the end of his career? He only fought Crawford next. What are you talking about?
No, I actually I want to say this when it comes to the Porter end of his career thing. I really hate that statement, like respectfully, because Porter wasn't at the end of his career, right? You have to understand that Porter chose to fight Crawford because he understood what it would do for his legacy, win or lose. It was a higher reward and a lower risk to fight Crawford because we all knew he was going to lose to him. But the fact that he was one of the few welterweights that fought everybody, adding Crawford to his resume made more people love him, and it's like people don't understand that. It was a beautiful marketing move by Porter.
My boy Flu gonna like that right there, though, boy.
Listen, if Thurman was hitting Errol, that boy would get stopped. You saying Thurman would get stopped or Errol would get stopped? By the way, if y'all in here, hit that like button.
You said if Thurman was hitting Errol, that boy would be stopped. So he's saying Thurman we're hitting him.
You saying, wait, Lewis Coleman, clarify. You're saying Keith Thurman would get stopped by Errol.
No, bro, he's saying he would stop Errol.
Well, I think Thurman is one of the top welterweights. I'm not going to be delusional, though, after seeing what Errol just did to young boy Ugas. Man, Errol, he got some. Errol's been through some shit. He was already a dog. That nigga had a life and death experience. I don't know how much I gotta. I'm finna doubt that.
All I'm saying is everybody want to sit here and act like Errol's some just perfect fighter, and he can't knock out all these dudes that y'all saying all this power. Why he supposed to have all this power and he can't knock out nobody? When Bud knock out everybody that come in front of him, he don't get no credit. All of a sudden he got a shaky chin. All of a sudden he can't adapt. He can't do this. He can't do that. He can't do certain things. But all of a sudden Errol is just a jack of all trades. Like, come on, man, it's bias, man. It's that media garbage that's fed into y'all brain, man. Y'all not watching with your eyes.
Remember, I told you, Terrence already has a bad name because he was with Bob Earl. People feel away about it. Keith Thurman would stop Earl. Look, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I love Keith Thurman. He not stopping Earl, but do I think Keith Thurman could beat Earl? Yeah, I do think he can outpoint Earl. The thing about Earl is though, I don't know. Am I starting to be on the Errol Spence train? I don't know, man. That performance was very impressive. I don't think it should have been stopped, but I was very impressed by what Errol Spence did. It was very impressive. That boy is a dog. And I don't know if I can just keep down that man now, even though as much as I love Keith Thurman, as much as I love Terrence Crawford, I think I'm going to have to disrespect Errol at this point and be like, man, that boy is something different. Because what I saw was absolutely, that was beautiful work in that goddamn ring. Beautiful work. It's my opinion. Yeah, appreciate you for that, Lewis Coleman. Hit that like button. Hey, good. Okay, so it wasn't a crazy.
He said that man was washed. This is disrespectful.
Who was washed though? Sean Porter? You can't say Sean Porter was washed. Go down to the other one. What did Go Green say? He said not as good. He was just losing his power. So what do you mean? Who was losing it? You gotta be specific. Excuse me, for me, Go Green, so we know what we're talking about.
All I'm saying is it doesn't make sense to me the narratives that, and I don't care about no damn Bob Arum. People got eyes and they don't use them, and when they use them biasly. They want to nitpick little things here and there and be like, "Oh, I see. This is why he's weak, or this is why he's not good, or this is why Earl will beat him." But I'm like, what about Earl? You think if Earl and Bud not going toe for toe, you think Bud going to sit there and fold up? Man, you crazy. If he couldn't getting Ugas out of here, you think Earl going to take them punches? When the last time Earl got hit by some real shit? If you're going to talk about that Sean Porter's power is withering, then what you mean? Who's Earl testing himself against, man?
Well, technically, you could say that he did get hit by Ugas this night, and he did get hurt. But it all depends on how you want to interpret it. Some people, especially if you're an Earl fan, you interpret it into a way as if, okay, I'm looking at it, and he shouldn't even got hit with that punch. He got distracted by the ref, etc. He was looking for his mouthpiece. But other people, if he was real and you're not a fan, you interpret it. He was like, no, he got hit, and he was surprised by the power. His mouthpiece came out. He was never used. Not that, but it's been a long time since he got hit with a clean punch where his mouthpiece came out. So instinctively, he looked for it, and then he got hit with another joint. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying this. The only reason I'm being so adamant about defending Crawford because I feel like everybody want to come and just praise Earl like he just some golden child, like he don't got no flaws in his game. Like, you know what I'm saying? But disrespect Crawford, like he not knocking out everybody in the division he stepped in. Like, why is that being so not respected? That's like a dude giving everybody 40 and then saying, well, he's not like that. This dude's better than him. It's just like, bro, how you gonna disrespect the 40?
No, I know, but there's still ties. Like, I'm like, people are emotionally tied to their favorite fighters. So, like I said, I'm like, the one
But
people don't
bro,
like he's been with Bob Arum. People don't like he's been with Top Rank, and then on top of that, PBC has a psychological hold on a lot of boxing fans where it's like, we have the best fighters. If you're not in this division when it comes to welterweight, and if you're not fighting Errol, Spence, Ugas, if you're not fighting Daddy Garcia, all these different guys, you're not the best. Even though in reality, a name, when it comes to business, when it comes to something like this, at the certain point they're at, comes down to marketing. So even though this particular person may seem like the best, in reality, if you look at the skill set, it's like, just because I don't know the person doesn't mean that their skill set is on the level of the person that I do know. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Nah, for sure. Oh,
my bad. Go ahead. But yeah, it was a good fight though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of the fight. What he said. So Go Green said, no, I like Crawford a lot. I said, I think he can beat Spence. I'm saying if Spence hits him on the chin and the body is different, I can respect that. Yeah.
and I'm not knocking anything you saying, and I'm not trying to be turned up. I'm just saying I've never came on here and disrespected Earl, even though I know I'm not a big, like, I like Earl, I respect him, but I'm not a big fan of Earl. So I've never came in here and was like, Earl's just trash. I just always said that he don't want to really get in that ring with Terrence Crawford because he didn't really see what Terrence Crawford did. When he knocked out Sean Porter, he was even in the crowd like, ooh, I didn't know he was gonna do that.
And left.
Everybody saw that reaction, man. My bad, Louis, man. I'm not trying to get turned like that, man. I don't know. I just don't like when people be so.
Yeah. No, but it's good though. It's like, get the turn. Like that's good. There's nothing wrong with the turn. Like, I appreciate Louis' comment drop, but let him get turned. You know what I'm saying? Why not? That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, I'm just saying. Passion. Yeah, no, I'm just letting them know why I was turned up. I'm just like, man, I don't know. I don't mind you having your opinion, and that's fine. But I'm like, give respect though too, in a degree. Like, you feel me? Like,
a lot of people don't
my boy Go Green, he came in and said, no, I like I like Crawford. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, that's why, I can tone it down now because I'm like, he's showing me that I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm just trying to give you, and that's okay. I know Earl gonna come with his shit. I'm not trying to say it's gonna be a walkover fight for Terrence. I'm just saying who's gonna get the upper hand is Terrence. Because I'm like, Terrence is not gonna have an opportunity like Ugas did and not capitalize. He's gonna put that boy on the canvas, man. And that's just a fact.
That was a great fight, though.
That was a good fight.
It was really good. It was a really good fight. I would have been okay with it going the last 12 rounds because, I think if they would have stopped the fight off of damage, that was the case. You could have stopped it a couple rounds ago, if that makes sense. So I was like, for you to stop it at that point, that tells me that you just wanted Errol Spence to really have a good win. So I was like, at that point, I was like, there's 2 more rounds, let it go. But anyways, Go Green said he got hurt and he felt his power. You're not looking at what I'm saying. Look at my comments about Crawford. No, we understand. You appreciate what Crawford's doing. You in the corner. Look. At the end of the day, I think when it comes down to Errol Spence, when it comes down to the Crawford fight, that's what everyone wants, right? And there's a reason behind that. But I think the real question is, regardless of who we think is going to win, who's going to have the better advantage, who we think is going to have the upper hand, et cetera, is if we'll ever really get the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, though. I don't think it's going to. If you're talking about Earl going to go up and wait,
Earl's been good. And he's been very honest and acknowledging the fact, like, y'all keep trying to elude me or trying to push me towards saying, hey, I want the Crawford fight. Yeah, I'll say it. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say it's going to happen because I don't know. I don't have to be undisputed to be great. He knows that. Go Green said, I don't look at the promoter. I look at the fighter. I respect that. But I think you can't. For me, the way I look at it, I'm like, I can't look at it that way. I don't think that's possible because the fighter isn't in control of everything. At the end of the day, the promoter has most control when it comes to the moves that are being made business-wise, money-wise. So even if as a fighter, you're going to be like, I want to fight anybody. As a promoter, as someone who's thinking about money, they're going to be like, well, I know you feel like you can beat him, but for you to fight him at this point in your career, it doesn't make any sense. You won't make that much money. The risk is too high. Like, we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna have you fight this guy. And when the time is
Javante
right,
Tank
we'll fight
Davis.
him when we get the most money. So I'm like,
Javante
that's
Tank
that.
Davis.
So you can't criticize a fighter off of who he chooses to fight because it's not his decision to fight. At the end of the day, it's going to come to promoter. The same way when we talk about basketball, and I think it's ludicrous when people say, LeBron's picking a team. I'm like, he might have a say in it, but at the end of the day, there's this person who's getting paid primarily for a purpose to be like, this is who I'm bringing on. So it's the same way with boxing. It's a business. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, great guy. Yeah, and we know. Go Green. You said you said
Only
you
reason I
respect.
was doing that because I'm like, you don't understand. We be having trolls up in here. We be having dudes that's uneducated when it comes to the sport. I don't even want to call it a sport. It's a battle up in there. It's a war. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? And they come uneducated. Like, I've been watching boxing since I was a young boy. I've been watching fighting. Me and him been doing this, for 8 years now. Watching fights, boxing, everything, you know what I'm saying? I've gotten into the gloves. I understand the respect that you have to have when you get into, don't ever underestimate anybody that's walking around in these streets. So it's like when it comes to Crawford, I feel like nobody tries to give him his respect. And it's just Earl. And it's just like, damn, like, so everything Crawford is doing, he stopped Gamboa from being the next Floyd. He knocking out all these other dudes. He moving up in weight class.
People don't give Crawford the respect for what he did against Gamboa. You ever notice that? I'm like, people act like Gamboa. Like, y'all don't know how much hype was behind Gamboa when Crawford met him. No one knew who Crawford was when he was fighting Gamboa. And what he did to Gamboa, like, it was one of the craziest things. Like, people, if you was really into boxing like that and you understood, you'll understand the hype Gamboa had. Gamboa was literally supposed to be the next biggest thing in boxing. Like, period. Go Green said, you're blinded by some of the comments. Me and I said, I think that he could be Spence, but he has a shaky chin. All you take out is a shaky chin, and that's the media stuff, as you would say. Hey, that's a good point, though. I'll give him that. That is actually a fair argument. You're picking and choosing what you're going to take out of the art, out of the particular conversation, and that's what you're going to pinpoint. That's a good argument.
But I'm like, as far as saying something like that, you have to give me prevalent evidence, though. Like, why doesn't Spence have a shaky chin? What makes you think that his chin is just so solid? You know what I mean? Like, because you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, as a boxer, you don't know who has a shaky chin. Nobody would have thought Wilder had a shaky chin until he fought Luis Ortiz, right? And then he got stumbled, and everybody's like, oh, look, he could be damaged, right? But then he knocked him out both times. So then people are like, oh, okay, cool. Like, maybe he doesn't have a shaky chin. Then he fights Tyson Fury the second time, and then he gets knocked down. Now people probably like, oh, he don't got no chin. But it's not about that. It's like, have you ever got hit by a 300-pounder with technique?
Okay, I get understand. Okay, so I understand. I understand your point. You're basically saying, okay, I haven't seen Crawford in a situation where you could justify him necessarily being knocked down and saying, hey, all right, he has no chin. He can't take certain power, right? So you're saying, okay, because of that, you have to give me a specific example of that happening. Because if that's the case, we can say the same thing about Errol, especially with the Ugas fight, because we saw him get hurt. Like, that's kind of what you're putting in place.
Yeah, I'm just like, somebody can't always be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no fighter is perfect. So I'm like, I'm just coming as that, you feel me, defense attorney for Crawford. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna just hear something like he got a shaky chin and just bypass that. You feel me? Even if I, and I later, already, because I'm a little turned up. I later said, oh, okay, you a fan bet. Because I'm like I told you, to be trolls in here. So I'm like, I'm not gonna allow somebody to just say something and just be like, that's okay just to say. You feel me? But if you respect, though, you feel me? Like, it's all about
and Go Green. It's all I love.
Don't
ever take. Yeah, it's all I love. Everything we're doing. We appreciate you, man, coming up in here we appreciate you with the, you standing on your stand. Like, that's what we we want. We encourage. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you feel? Let's talk about it. Let's debate it. It's all up. But we do be having some trolls in here. But we, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever take the same way we want you to have your opinion. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get your opinion out. We're gonna get that thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk it back and forth. Right on that aspect, yes. When they're in the ring, let's see if they're dogs. Yeah, good point. That's when it's going to come down to it always. At least if we're talking about the sport for the win, what's going to be the outcome? Yeah, that's what you got to focus on ultimately. But I'll still say, man, what's next for Spence?
Mm-hmm. I don't know
So it was
what that
hype.
man
You know
trying
what
to
I'm
do.
saying? Everybody was hyped up. We had Spence, Ugas, everyone was hyped up. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We finna have a firefight. What's next for Spence? What we gonna see from here? Terrence Crawford, we still don't know what's going on in that case. You know what I'm saying? He had the lawsuit going on still. We don't know if that's gonna be resolved. Like what's next? Is he looking to move up? Jamel Charlo, he came out. Excuse me, he came out again. He's talking shit about Terrence Crawford, saying he's not on his level, etc., etc. What's going
It's
on,
crazy.
man?
I know you like Jamel, bro, but I'm telling you,
I
man,
love Jamel.
he's
Jamel's
stuck
my
in his
favorite.
he's stuck in his ways, though,
He be like,
man.
look, y'all talking all that shit, man. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying?
Tony Harrison get him in at work.
I got power, baby. I'm gonna knock out all this, baby. That's what he said. I'm gonna knock out all this, baby. I'll knock that knee out. I love Jamel, man. I love
Jamel
Jamel.
crazy, man. You don't like Jamal. I like Jamal more, man.
I don't
I'm
like
sorry.
Jamal. I love Jamel. Jamel just be talking shit, man. He don't care, man.
I just remember when David Hay? No, it wasn't David Hay. It was somebody. They say like, "You don't got no meals." He's like, "What? What you mean we don't got no meals? We got meals, boy."
No. It was Daniel Jacobs. Daniel
Daniel
Jacobs said
Jacobs, yeah, he
so.
was like, "Y'all ain't got no
Yeah.
meals." He's like, "What?" He said, "What? Who don't got no meals? I got meals, boy." He crazy as hell. I was like, "Damn, he
It was
turned up
going
on that girl. He
wild,
was
bro.
hot at that motherfucker to say he ain't got no millions, boy."
I love Jamel, man. Jamel beats. But Brian Costano, he gonna have to worry about that, man. That's a tough fight for him, man. That's a tough fight for him. Like to be honest with you.
Yeah, he
Hold up.
already
I'm
got
about
a
to
draw.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
He already got a draw the first fight. So yeah, it's a tough fight.
Oh, I keep hitting my headphone.
Which fight was
Appreciate the people
crazy?
though. Salute to the people, man. Salute to people. Salute everybody up in here, man. Please
I'm talking
hit the
about
like
yeah.
button if you guys haven't hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the family, man. Show some love. We here. We here.
What
I'll be
fight?
right back, y'all. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
What fight was crazy? The Tony Harrison Jamel Charlo fight? Which one was you talking about? Yeah, man. Excuse me. Ooh, I've been up since 6 o'clock, man. I'm sorry. I was a little fatigued. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Should be some good fights. I can't wait for that. I think Fury fight next weekend. Even though I'm not too interested in that, because I just think he gonna give Dillian White that work. He gonna give Dillian White that work. I can't wait for that Javante Davis fight though. I really want to see what he gonna do to Rolly. He said he gonna knock that man out. We gonna see though, because he couldn't even get Issa Cruz out of there. But he said his hand was broke, so we gonna see, man. We are going to see. Right facts know he knows how to get out of trouble. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm here just big yawning on the camera, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Everybody that came up in the chat, man. Drop a like. We here though, man. Good fight by Spence, though. He went out there and showed that he was a warrior. Show that he's still a top dog in the division. You know what I mean? He went out there, you know what I'm saying? He showed his strengths, man. He's a good body puncher. He's good at throwing volume punches. He has pretty good defense as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't really exuberate much defense this time around, but that's because I think the type of fighter Ugas was. He knew Ugas was always want to be in that high guard, come low. So he's like, when he does that, I'm gonna just put the pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Versus like when he fought Sean Porter, he was more on his defense because Sean Porter likes to come in and switch the stances and pivot and come in. You know what I'm saying? So he had to have more defense to be more in a counter mode. So I give Spence that he's good at adapting to his opponents. So you know what I'm saying? Nah, I appreciate you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't coming at you earlier. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like, when people want to say one thing not give, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you wasn't trying to give credit, but I'm saying, people try to come and not give credit to one side or just be one sided dependent. You already put that up. One sided
My bad,
dependent. You good? One sided opinion, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Salute to the people though, man. It's good. Good night of fights, man.
Yeah, to me, it's only the fight that makes sense too. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Spence loses now, I don't know. It's all about money, like that, like Fluence saying. It's all about money, man. It's all about how much money they want to make before somebody has to take an L. You know what I'm saying? Like when Pacquiao fought Floyd, he already had multiple L's. So it's like if he lost again, it wasn't going to tarnish his career type thing. You know what I'm saying? Versus the Spence, I'm not saying it's going to tarnish his career, but then like people can start saying, oh, maybe he didn't fight nobody if he was to lose or something. Vice
Where
versa.
do you think? Where do you think Crawford goes from here, though? This is the case. Well, not really the case, but I seen somewhere. It was a good question. He was like, "Where do you think Crawford's going to sign? You think he's going to go to PBC?" And basically, they ended up saying like, "I think he's going to go to PBC." And ultimately, I was like, I agree with you to an extent, but where does Crawford sign? Because technically, he is a free agent. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I feel like no one's really been talking about, but everyone's been wondering. Is like, is Crawford going to go to PBC? What's his next move? We know he's in this lawsuit with Bob Arum and Top Rank, but Crawford's made it clear. He made it very clear. Hey, I would love to fight Ugas. I would love to fight Keith Thurman. I would love to fight Errol Spence. If I can't fight them, I want the winner of Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano too. All these are PBC fighters.
I mean, he can go to PBC. I think either Keith or Spence. Them the only two that make sense to me, man. I'm
I
like,
can
Keith
see
would be a
definitely
great fight,
Terrence Crawford versus Keith Thurman before Terrence Crawford versus Spence as like a build-up type fight.
but if Terrence beats Keith, that's gonna put him over the top of Spence of Earl, in my opinion. Just because I'm like, Keith had the belts before, and if it wasn't for injuries, he'd still have the belts. So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and no, I think like when I think about it, like okay, say Terrence Crawford does somehow he does sign with PBC. That's when we ends up going with. I do see it more likely to be like PBC. Be like, let's see Terrence Crawford versus Keith first, just to really build up the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight. Errol Spence could defend his belt against whoever whatever name, and then now we have an ultimate clash between the two. Probably sometime in 2023. That would make sense, but it's like if you have both fighters talking about moving up, Terrence Crawford's not struggling to make the weight. He's just trying to build to his legacy. Errol Spence is supposedly struggling to make the weight, and it's a tough weight cut for him. So, what does that mean ultimately? You know what I'm saying? No, that is a fact.
facts, man. Because the Bad Boys Pistons were no joke. You can't win back-to-back championships and be weak.
We'll see though. We'll see what this all comes and ends up coming out of this. I will say Errol Spence, beautiful win against a guy in Yordenis Ugas, where I feel like you did have some trouble in the beginning. But at the end of the day, you just really just showed, the type of fighter you are, and how you ultimately win a lot of your fights, and you are who you say you is. And I gotta respect it, man. He just came forward. He said he just put the volume, the amount of punches, the combinations he was putting together, the volume, the body shots, up to the head. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping the pressure forward on Ugas, and it was a beautiful thing. So you got to respect it. So I'm very interested to see what's next for Errol Spence. What's the next move? He said, I think White is overrated. Is like kind of over. So are you talking about Dillian White?
Yeah, I was talking about like it's easy work for Fury, that fight.
I'm not gonna tolerate any disrespect toward Dillian White up in here.
It ain't disrespect. It's just
That's
he's not gonna.
disrespectful.
No, he's gonna give Fury's
That's
gonna give him work.
disrespectful.
He's gonna be on his bike the whole
That's
fight and give
disrespect.
him.
Ain't Dillian White ain't never been on no bike. Dillian White
I'm
don't even know
saying
what a bike
Fury.
look like. You heard?
I said Fury gonna be on his bike and give that man work. What are you talking about?
Easter Cruz face is hard as hell. What's that? You know, Zen? Go green. What's Easter Cruz face? What's that? Who else in the division was Spence? We got a lot of guys, man. Oh, I got a missed call. Who the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. That's my bad, y'all. He said, who else is in the division with Spence? All right, look, got Bud, obviously. Who would be the next fight that could possibly be the next choice. Obviously, Keith Thurman. I don't know anybody else. I'm like, I feel like Keith Thurman. It's either Keith Thurman or Bud that's next for Spence. Who else would he fight?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're talking about on the PBC side of the game. I think Thurman
If
is
he
the next
fights Jose
person.
Benavidez, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's there. But when's the last time you really heard anybody talk about Jose?
Mm-hmm. David Cole, though, boy. I can't wait for Dave to start fighting again, man.
What's good with it, Angelo Johnson? It's popping. Salute to the people. Hit the like button. Show some love up in this thing. All right. Well, how you feel ultimately, man? How you feel about the night of fight? You know what I'm saying? Really, we was only able to really catch that one for the most part. Had some Wi-Fi issues. Now everything's straight, which is crazy. How you feel, man? Ultimately, man, you think it was a good night? You know what I'm saying? You think it was a good fight? How you feel ultimately, man?
It was a good fight. I mean, I don't want to say it's underwhelming, but I'm like, that was kind of the only fight we wanted to see, but it was good though. So I'm like, I don't got no complaints.
It really come down to what's really next for Errol. You know what I'm saying? Is he really gonna put himself? Because I didn't listen to the post fight conference or nothing like that. Or well, obviously it hasn't come up yet, but the post fight interview, whatever the case may be. So I don't know if he personally called out Crawford or whatever, but Go Green said facts. Thermal had to be the next one, right? If not Crawford, yeah. So I'm like, I don't know if he called him out, whatever the case may be, but it's like that's the fight we're gonna have to see. And I actually after seeing that fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Spence is a dog. I gotta respect Spence and his skill. He's really a dog. Like he really is a dog. Who we got next week? Because
Dillian
we got
White
a firefight.
Fury.
Yep, that's right. Dillian White finna prove all y'all doubting ass wrong, man. Y'all better stop disrespecting Dillian White. You heard me? I'm for real, man. Y'all be disrespecting the hell out of this Dillian White. That's not right. He a beast. Is there any playoff games tomorrow for the basketball side of the game?
Yeah, the Nets play. The Heat play Atlanta. The Suns play the Pelicans, and then the who the four fish? No, hold on. Oh, and the Bulls play the Bucks.
Ooh, you want to watch? You want to go live for any of those?
I mean, because I'm gonna go to. I got an Easter dinner tomorrow.
Oh, it is Easter tomorrow. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
I
I mean, it would have to
forgot.
be the Pelicans Suns, unless you want to go early for the Nets.
When's that? Wait, real quick, the Tyson fight is this upcoming weekend.
It'd be
What time is the Nets, Brooklyn?
12:30, so 2:30 your time. But see, that might be too early.
I can do that.
But I want to not be able to finish the whole game because I'm gonna have to leave by at least 2:00 because the dinner started at 3.
What time you get back? Because what's the latest joint? Latest basketball game?
6.
What Crawford tweet? 6. What's the latest game that's gonna happen that night?
6.
What time is it? What game?
Suns and Pelicans, but I think that's gonna be a blowout.
Nah, I got Pelicans all day. We can do that one. We can either do that one or we can do the Bucks.
Just talking, man.
Nah, CJ's the real deal. Ain't nobody touching CJ. You heard?
Crazy, man. I can't do the Bucks because it's at 3:30.
You just want to try? Let's just try and do the Pelicans one then. But
we can try.
All right. Salute to the people, man. We ended up making it through. The Wi-Fi was going crazy at the beginning, but it ended up, you know what I'm saying? It ended up leveling out. That's crazy. Good fight. I ain't mad at it, none. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time. Hopefully y'all enjoying your weekend. Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter to you too, dude. Appreciate y'all being up in the chat, man.
Facts.
We went live, gave y'all some content, man. Hope y'all have a great
Especially with the rough start. Especially with the rough start. And that's on me. You know what I'm saying? I want to apologize for that, y'all. Man, rough start. Rare, but it happens. So,
yeah, man. Salute to the people,
Zen
man.
saved us. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from Cali, man. We both from Cali.
Yeah. We from California. West Covina, that's where I grew up. That's where I was born. West Covina. But that's where I was born. I grew up in Apple Valley, but I was born in West Covina.
I can't believe that.
Bro, I didn't go to Apple Valley till I was what, like seven or eight? Hmm.
Don't know. That's what the announcer said. Oh, I'll look it up. Let me see real quick before we
He
get up.
probably tweeted stuff that was on some pro shit. Happy Easter, Ebony and Sweet. Salute to the people.
Let me see. Crawford. Let's see what he tweeted. Spence round 9.
That's what Crawford said.
That's all they tweeted. Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah, Crawford, he a dog. He a dog. Ebony and Sweet from Kentucky, live in Vegas. I'm gonna be going back out to Cali soon. I'm currently in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be going back out to Cali soon. Salute to the people, man. We appreciate everybody. You see, Black Goose TV, we just real up in this bitch, man. We be chilling, man. For real. No problem, bro. Y'all have a good evening. Okay, Philly. Oh, Go Green from Philly. Salute, Go Green. Appreciate you. First time I seen you in the chat, man. If you're not part of the family, man, be part of the family, man. That's what we do, man. We just chilling, man. Chopping it up, watching the fights. It's Snipers is in the building. Late, but he's in the building. What's up, guys? At my new job. Hey, salute to you. Salute to you on a new job. The fight was solid, man. I would give it personally, if I was going to rate it out of 10, I would give it. See, I was going to give it about a 7.7. That was a good fight. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, snipers, coming in. Drop a like, comment, whatever. You already dropped the comment, so you already beat me to that. Yeah, man.
We appreciate y'all though. We're gonna try and come back though tomorrow for sure. For the appreciate that, Ebony and Sweet. We trying, especially with the rough start, man.
You look good, dog. I'm not gonna lie. You look good. You look good out there.
Yeah, I piggyback off of what Zen just actually this way. I piggyback off of what Zen just said. Yeah, I thought he looked real good. He looked solid. Definitely impressed me. I can't say nothing against it. Actually made me somewhat of a fan. I'm not even gonna be lying. Cause I was never really a fan of Spence. I respected his skill, but I think I may be a fan now, possibly. I thought he did. It was a good performance from him, especially for him to do that against Ugas. Impressive.
Facts. Yes, most definitely. Buzz still get that man at work.
Yeah, you know Zen finna say that. I still got Bud, but there's something different about Spence now, man. There's something different, man. That something different. The thing about Spence is he has good defense, but if you're a volume puncher, sometimes your defense it doesn't matter how good it is, it's not effective when it comes to the volume punching. I don't know if that makes sense. So if I'm throwing, you know what I'm saying? At some point, you're not going to be able to come back and be ready for the slip, be ready for the roll under, be ready for the parry, whatever the case, whatever the case may be, right? So if you're volume punching, you're going to leave yourself open for certain counters that can land. And that's why I think with Terrence Crawford is dangerous for Spence, because there's going to be something that's going to come and he's going to be volume punching and Crawford's going to see the counter, boom. And I think Crawford's power is real. You know what I'm saying? Ugas doesn't really got power like that. He only has 12 KOs his entire career. Crawford has real power, and I'm gonna be interested to see how that comes across. But that's just my, little analyst.
Facts. I appreciate y'all coming up in the chat, man. I think we're gonna shut it down the rest of the night, man.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. We salute y'all. Once again, all bad for the beginning, how it started a little rough. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that joint goes sometimes. We're gonna be a lot better in the future. I'm gonna have a talk with Xfinity tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure that don't happen again. We We're gonna try and come back tomorrow for possibly the Pelicans.
Son.
What do you think? The Suns game, possibly. We'll see. And even if not, maybe if we don't even, be there for that, maybe we'll just go ahead, do a little podcast, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying, for that night. But we appreciate y'all, man, for real, for real. So if y'all come up in here, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be part of the family. Keep showing love.
Yeah,
Zan,
man. I
you
cut
looking
the
different.
beard,
You got
man.
like the beard gone. Let's see, niggas like this nigga used to look like Grizzly. Man.
Oh, okay. You got joked.
This nigga used to look like Garrett Temple. Man.
Oh, okay. Motherfucking
Nigga,
Gary Trent.
this nigga used to look like that's all I got right now. Go Green said he showed me something tonight.
You look like David Hay, man.
Bulls and okay, I give you that one, nigga. That was good. Bulls and no, oh my bad, I'm because the thing.
That's what I'm saying too. Well, said I could type that much.
Salute to the people. How y'all feeling, man? Happy Saturday to the people, man. Ain't no holiday or nothing. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is Easter. My bad.
Yeah, happy Easter to y'all, man. Y'all enjoy y'all families tomorrow. If y'all gonna be with y'all families or your kids or whoever, enjoy that, man.
Nothing but love and positivity and blessings. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy. Hopefully y'all enjoyed y'all Saturday. You never told me, Zen, your Saturday was good, right?
Yeah, I told you already. Remember I told you it was good. Gym and everything. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, it was good. All right, that's good, man. Hopefully y'all guys' Saturday was good. My Saturday was very, very, very good. I'm gonna end it on a very high note. It's only 12 over here, man. Tomorrow, Easter. Man, salute to the people, man. Bucks and 6, man. Okay.
Good night, my boy. Have a great night,
Go Green, man. Enjoy your night. Appreciate you come up in here, man. For real, for real.
You wishing on a star, man. That's not gonna happen over Drew, bro. Drew gonna lock that down.
Hey, he said he think the Bulls for the pull through. He's hoping, huh? Because I'm like, I had to accept the reality, man. My Cleveland's out of there. So I'm like, your Bulls ain't as good. Because I'm like, they don't even got Lonzo Ball back, right?
Yeah, it's not looking good for them.
Yeah, Bulls is done. And I love the Bulls is good, but I'm like, y'all don't this. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gonna learn about the curse of DeMar. No, that's disrespectful. DeMar is cold, man.
It's just that they're gonna be able to plan for him for 7 games. So like, it's gonna be tougher for him to really get it going. You feel me? They're gonna probably have Giannis try to guard him sometimes.
That's a fact. They'll figure it out though. Well, we appreciate y'all. We ain't gonna hold y'all. It's late and all across. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna try and come back tomorrow, man.
Facts, man.
For sure. I'm gonna drop some videos for the boxing side of the game tomorrow for sure for y'all. But the goal is we're gonna come back with a podcast tomorrow too, so we can chop it up, show some love, man. Good times, man. This was a good little stream. This is a good stream right here, man. I'm happy we ended up doing this joint, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Facts. All right, well, peace of positivity to y'all, man. All right, snipers. We see you tomorrow, man.
Wait, hold up. Would y'all accept Vucevic and Kobe White for Rudy Gobert?
No. Terrible trade.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I would either. I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to be crazy. But all right, I bet it's snipers, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all, man. Hit the like button for y'all. Get up out of here. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Zen, do you want to hit the